Many believe startups need mountains of cash to succeed, picturing venture capitalists and fancy offices. But money isn't the main ingredient. Success starts with a powerful idea and relentless action. Grand visions are worthless without the courage to take the first step. A startup is a human institution built to create something new under extreme uncertainty. You don't need a perfect plan or big budget, just a hypothesis about what customers want and a way to test it quickly and cheaply. The real asset is your ability to learn and adapt faster than anyone else. Think of Apple, Google, Amazon. They started in garages, not boardrooms. Limited resources force creativity and focus, making you build only what's essential. This discipline is a hidden advantage. It compels you to talk to customers and measure what matters. Before worrying about fundraising, find your purpose. What change do you want to see? What need is unmet? That passion will drive you through setbacks. It will attract others who share your vision and inspire customers to believe in what you're building. Forget the myth of needing millions. Embrace the power of a strong idea, clear purpose, and determination. This is the true starting point of every great company. Every successful startup starts with a real painful problem, not a solution in search of a problem. A true business opportunity comes from identifying a frustration or unmet need that a specific group experiences. Your mission? Find people desperate for a better way, then build it for them. Start by observing your own life and community. What's tedious, expensive, or frustrating? Listen for complaints like, "I wish there was a way to," or "Why is this so difficult?" Dropbox began because Drew Houston kept forgetting his USB drive, a personal pain point that became a billion-dollar company. Once you spot a problem, understand it deeply. Who feels it most? These are your early adopters. Look for people already hacking together makeshift solutions. These hacks signal a real need. Don't assume you understand. Talk to people. Replace assumptions with facts from real customers. Ask open-ended questions. Tell me about the last time you tried to do this. What was hardest? Don't ask if they'd use your app. Learn about their struggles. Your goal is to become an expert in your customer's problem, not just your solution. Deep empathy is the foundation for building products people love. That's how you find a problem worth solving. The most critical early phase is validation, proving the problem is real and your solution is wanted. Many skip this, rushing to build only to launch to silence. Validation saves you from wasting time and money. Start with customer interviews. Talk to a dozen target users not to sell, but to learn. Listen for excitement or indifference, both are valuable signals. Use surveys to gather quantitative data. Ask how much time or money the problem costs them. Test different value propositions to see what resonates. Build a simple landing page describing your product as if it exists. Explain the problem benefits and add a call to action like, "Sign up for early access." Drive traffic to the page and measure how many leave their email. This is a real experiment, not a trick. The number of signups is direct evidence of interest. Validation is about gathering real-world data before building. It's your insurance against building something nobody wants. Prove demand before you invest in development. Once validated, it's time to build, but not your full vision. Build a minimum viable product, MVP, the simplest version that solves the core problem. An MVP isn't half-baked, it's focused and does one thing well. Its purpose is to generate learning, not revenue. No-code tools like Bubble or Webflow let you build MVPs fast, even without coding skills. Focus on the single feature that delivers the most value. Resist adding extras. Each feature adds complexity and risk. For example, a dog walking platform MVP could just connect owners and walkers. No maps or payments yet. The MVP starts the build, measure, learn loop. Release it, gather real-world feedback, and use it to guide your next steps. The MVP is your fastest path to learning what works. Launching your MVP isn't a grand event, it's the start of an experiment. Your goal? Get a handful of early adopters and begin the build, measure, learn feedback loop. Go back to those you interviewed, offer them personal access to your MVP, onboard them one by one, watch them use it, and gather honest feedback. This hands-on approach reveals what works and what confuses users. Define success with actionable metrics, not vanity stats. Track if users complete the core action, return, and experience value. Analyze both qualitative feedback and quantitative data. What did you get right? What needs to change? Learning from this data is not failure, it's progress. Decide, persevere, adjust, or pivot. Each loop brings you closer to a product people truly want. The feedback loop is the engine of startup growth. No entrepreneur succeeds alone. As you gain traction, you'll need a team, but you can't compete on salary. Leverage your mission and passion to attract co-founders and early team members who believe in your vision. Prioritize passion and reliability over perfect resumes. Early teams should be small, agile, and united by purpose. Use equity to align interests and reward commitment. Collaborate with students, volunteers, or freelancers who share your mission. Build a tribe invested in your startup's success for reasons beyond money. Eventually, you may need outside capital to grow. Seek funding from partners who offer expertise and connections, not just cash. Angel investors and accelerators provide early funding and mentorship. Crowdfunding lets you raise money from future customers and validate demand. Look for grants or competitions for non-dilutive funding. Choose the funding path that fits your stage and goals. To raise funds, you need a compelling pitch deck, a brief visual story of your company. Start with the problem, make it relatable and significant. Present your solution clearly, showing real progress with demos or screenshots. Prove the business opportunity, show your target market and traction. Highlight your team's strengths, state exactly how much you're raising and how you'll use it. Break down the investment plan, product, marketing, operations. End with your long-term vision. A great pitch deck opens doors, make it clear and convincing. The Technopreneurs path is uncertain, experimental, and full of learning. The principles, problem first, validation, MVP, feedback, are a mindset, not a checklist. Anyone can start. You don't need permission, a degree, or to be in Silicon Valley. Resources for learning and building are more accessible than ever. Embrace constraints. They force creativity and focus. Lack of resources is a strategic advantage, shaping a lean, resilient startup. Talk to customers, build a passionate team, and stay close to your mission. Setbacks and wrong assumptions are part of the journey. The real reward is the transformation you undergo by acting on your idea. The journey begins now. It begins with you.